Hi and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And cheers in a sip of water. And welcome to this Monday's live for this week. You might have noticed from the picture, if you have looked at the picture, of course, that this week I'm going to use the mystical Shaman Oracle and the Gateway Light Activation Oracle. As usual, you have if you catch me live, you have the opportunity to get your own card. However, I'm going to make time to pull a card for a dear Facebook friend of mine from Australia. So whether or not she gets online, I will pull a card for her. First, a few practical announcements about next week. Next week is not going to be live. It's going to be a Monday not live, and it's going to be for a period of 2 weeks. So as usual, when I do periods of 2 weeks, which I do once in a while, I timestamp it because what's it called? I pull cards for the end of the week, the end of the period also, and that end of the period is usually 2, 3, maybe 4 days. So when you get closer to the end of the period, the 2-week period, you can go back if you like and easily find the cards for that period of time. So let's get to this week's cards. We will begin with the Shaman, mystical Shaman Oracle, and see what they have for us. How many cards? One card more. 2 cards. I have the first one already. Let's see. Haven't when I Danish too. I dropped a bunch of cards, but no worries. It's not the ones I'm going to use. Not right now, anyway. So we have many paths and the child. And many paths, in a way, it gives itself, in a way, absolutely not. The name of the card, Many Paths, show that there are many paths that you can choose to follow from. There are many paths for you to choose from. And maybe there are even many paths that feels that is the path from your heart. But there is only, how can I put it? Even though there are many paths, and there's only one path. It's not that only one right path, there are many different paths, there are many different right paths. But when every time you take a choice, you take a step towards something, or you take a step away from something, you make a choice, you are creating the path you are walking, the path you are living, the path you are creating. And in that sense, there is only one path, because in this lifetime, in this dimension, it is not possible, at least not for most of us, to create multiple lines at the same time, not on this planet anyway. But as I said, there are many paths for you to choose from, and many, in the saying, all roads leads to Rome. We have a saying that in Danish. I don't know if it's anything in English too, something similar. And it means that no matter what, you can choose whatever path that feels right for you, or detours, and then come back, and because you took out, then it showed it was not a detour after all, because you learned something you would not have learned other ways, and blah blah blah, and all that stuff. And then you will come where you're supposed to be. Doesn't matter if your path goes like rid, or up and down and forth and back and crisscross and stuff. No matter what path you're taking, you will eventually reach the goal for this time around. Okay? And the goal is some sort of learning, some sort of giving what you are here to do this time around, what you have agreed to in the house, up in the karma bar or the bus stop when you wait to get down, or yeah, you know, just pictures. You can see here, maybe you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there is you can see there's a heart here, and there's a lot of light radiating from it, and creating sort of stars and light beams and stuff like that. And that is sort of the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is sort of to raise ourselves to raise ourselves above what sort of holds us back. And there are many paths and many ways to do that. And this is what this card is symbolizing. So no need to worry if you feel that you are astray. There are probably some sort of learning in that straight to, and then just, you know, for every step you take, you can choose to go closer, come closer, and get closer once more to what you feel is right, and closing in on this is what feels right for me. This is what feels right for my heart, and this time around. And we have the child card here too. I feel this time it's about innocence, and we have the moon phases very much. So it's about the innocence of not knowing. You do and you act and you choose, you take your choices, you do your actions from where you are at a certain point. And in that way, in that regard, you're sort of a child, because as long as you do not know, well, you do not know. So if you don't know better, you can only do as good as you know, and as good as you think is the best at the given point for you, and and it's a learning process, like child learns while they grow, so do you learn while you grow, and you grow while you learn. I have something here. What is that? Something. It's gone. I don't know what this is. No mind. And it really senses these moon phases here. It also speaks very much about cycles from you start sort of like from the beginning, and then you grow bigger and bigger, both as like the moon and as child. And you grow bigger in the learning, and you grow bigger and fuller in, okay, I have now this sort of knowledge. I would like to do something with this. I have these wishes, and I'm growing and I'm learning, but I still, like the child, have this innocence and openness in taking new learnings in, and remembering there are many paths to get to where you want. As long you will get there in the end. The end goal is, yeah, is making sure that you follow your heart, and that your vibrations are right, and you also emanate light, and you know, have stepped away from what you feel is holding you back. And this is what is supported in these times. We also think we are around a new moon at this time. Please don't shoot me if I'm wrong. I haven't checked up on it this time. Sorry about that. But that is would really support it to you know, to begin new learnings, step into. Now I dropped the child. Sorry. Going to get that card. I'm going to get. I'm not supposed to drop the child card. And step into new learnings, like when child steps into the world and steps into new things with curiosity and the willingness to learn and grow. You too are invited and asked to do so too. And trust in that if you feel that you're on the wrong path and the wrong way, then adjust the course, take some other steps in some other directions, and see where it will take you instead. Yeah. So one card from the Gateway of Light to see if what kind of support. Maybe we'll get some more guidance. Yeah. It's a Temple of Truth card. And it's very much about expressing yourself with integrity, of course, because the Temple of Truth. So it's about being a true self, expressing yourself both in your words, but also within your actions and all your being. And here we have the child again, because of being authentic, being learning how to represent you. Who are you? And maybe you're used to sort of play too many roles. So at times it can feel a little bit muddled. Who are you? Who are you? And who are the other people influencing you? What is them and what is you? What is on their part and what is on your part? And that's a learning process once more. And it's important that you find out and feel, what is me? What is my truth? And how do I speak that truth in my words, in my actions, and in all that I am in all of my life? That's really, really important. And by doing so, you will automatically, if you have feel a little bit astray, see and feel and know, just know what to do and what not to do and how to course correct and how to take the right steps for you at this time in your life, this time and place in your life. And then you're asked to trust and just, like the child is innocent and trusting until, proven the opposite. Then also trust that when you speak your truth and express yourself as the person you are, no matter what is going on around you, then it will help you more than you may be able to imagine, because it will help you lead to where you are supposed to be. It will help you develop. It will help you grow big time. I will take a card for a personal card now, and then if I will return to a little bit ending up around the week. Let's see which. Yeah, my Australian friend, she's going to get a card from the Mystical Shaman. 2 cards from the Mystical Shaman. Let's see what's in there for her. It's one of them. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than other times. So, oops. Yeah, we have one of these. Probably this one. Yes. Yes, I have them here. And of course, even if you're not her, sometimes there are messages in other people's cards for you too, so you can listen anyway. Yeah. We have the corn and the earth keeper. And the corn speaks very much about abundance and that there is enough, and trusting that there is enough, and celebrate all that you have. Celebrate what you have instead of worrying about what you have not. It's very much about celebrating what you have, because as long as you're celebrating and thankful for what you have, then this thankfulness and celebration will attract even more. So the risk of lack will be less and less. The more you celebrate and are thankful for all what you have, instead of worrying about what you have not, the more you will attract. And we have the Earth Keeper, and I really feel that this time for this card, it's very much, it reminds me, I don't know if you can see it, right now it reminds me that it's sort of an angel. For you today, this is an angel, not just, it's an angel watching over you, not just watching over you, but guiding you. So it's sort of not just a guardian angel, but as a guiding angel. And all you have to do is open yourself up even more to the messages that's coming in. And because she's also the earth keeper, I really feel that this is the angel vibe and energy that is important for this reading today, but also her name, the earth keeper. That a way for you to help you do that is to go outside and literally feel the ground beneath your feet, or if that's not possible, be in a position where you imagine that you connect with the ground below you. If you have a garden or the option to go outside and you do some gardening and get your hands in the earth and the plants, then that will help you feel the ease and the gratefulness and the thankfulness for what you got here in life, and that will help you attract further blessings. So that's it for you. I feel that we're going to have one more card from each deck to round up today's reading. So first one from the gateway. Let's see which one of these two here. There are 3 cards, I think. Sometimes this way it's made, they're clinging to each other. First card here from one deck, and then I'm going to find the second card from the other deck. So let's see. Sorry about that. Don't sleep so much these days due to all the light up here. Getting dark very late and gets light again very early. So it's soon midsummer, and at midsummer, in a few days, well, it's only dark a few hours. So yes, that's interesting. Well, this is like really interesting to end up with, and to round up this week's reading. Yes, we have the Sword of Light and the Luminous Warrior. So 2 cards, strong cards about light, and using that light to cut away what no longer serves, to cut away what feels harmful, to cut away the cords that connect you, so it can be difficult to feel yourself and what is you. So when you use this light, this sort of light, to cut away what no longer serves you, to cut the cords both to the past and to people, so you are not entangled, so you can see who your true self is, you know, and find, so this will help with this also. And it would also help you to find out who is a true you and how do you best speak your truth. Then you can be the luminous warrior yourself. Then you can, while you're speaking your truth, you can shine your light for you and for others, for inspiration. And then they also will be more able to raise up, step away from what holds them back, and take next steps toward what feels right for them. And so can you. So it's all interconnected. So speak your truth, use the Sword of Light to cut the cords to the path, to the old patterns, to, yes, just to persons around you, because the energy that the more you're connected to person, the more the chance for you are, intertwined energy wise, the bigger the chance for that. So it's important to cut the cords. It's not about cutting them away from your life when they're loved ones and close friends and family and stuff. It's about cutting, in that case, it's about cutting the cords and waves so you can feel, this is me, this is my true self, and this is my light, and the rest is their light. Okay? And it can work together all fine, but when it's about speaking your truth and following one of your path to your goal here in life, to raise you up, then it's important that you step into the light warrior, maybe not necessarily light warrior, but that you step in to your light, not just for speaking your truth and acting your truth, but to step into your light and use that light to, you know, grow further, grow even further, and embrace the child and embrace the learning, and also use this sort of light to cut away what no longer serves, to help you doing that, so it can be more easy to raise up, step into what one of the paths that feels right for you. You know, if you feel astray, then cut the cords to what holds you back and take the next steps. Step into the light, your true self. Trust like the child that this will be all right, and then just go for it. I will let these 2 cards be here. Cut the cords in all ways, both the ways to things that and people and situations hold you back, but also to old mind patterns, but also energy wise, so you can see what is my light, what is other people's light, what is me, what is my energy, and what is other people's energy, so you can be your true self, and speak your truth while shining your light bright. Okay, I think that's it for today. So see you next week for Not Life, and take care, and bye for now. Bye bye.